And now the second quarter just getting set to start.
You know, the Toronto Raptors found themselves in an interesting position last season. A new front office. They were looking to hit the reset button, and so they trade away Rudy Gay and Andrea Bargnani, and the team actually played better than ever.
Raptors trail by 5. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Alonzo G, Robert Covington out there with Jeff Adrian. Then it's Johnson, and it's Cannon in at the point guard position. Ross kicks to Valanciunas, and yes, sir, that one drops. Valanciunas has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors. And for the Raptors, they would have loved to have drafted hometown prospect Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, especially with the Raptors' history of losing their star players, whether it's Vince Carter or Chris Bosh. He's a player who wanted to play for the Raptors, but, you know, the odds were always against that. In the end, I mean, you know, they did what they were supposed to do, and that's win games.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Dwight Howard's certainly excited to be in Houston. He said, having guys like Hakeem and Kevin McHale on my side, I can't lose. They're going to really stay on top of me, and that's what I want. Olajuwon said, I'm like a kid in a candy store. He has the power. Now we're adding finesse to that power. So scary thought, Kevin.
He could be unstoppable, Doris. Thanks. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Into Patterson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
G kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to G. From about 19 feet. That one goes. Count it. G's got his first points of the night. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. As you might have expected them to be, Clark, the Rockets were very good on the road.
Well, with the way that team was comprised with multiple threats on the floor offensively, it's no surprise to see them excel on the road.
And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. 5th, the Raptors.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
The Rockets making a switch here. Terrence Jones is checked in for Robert Covington. Lisa comes in for Alonzo G. James Harden, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Isaiah Cannon. Harden's shot is off.
Well, as you said, the Rockets strong on the road last year, 21-20 record. And anytime you're over 500 on the away side, you're in a good spot.
DeRozan, the open look, and another basket for Toronto. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Beverly, while recovering with his first shot attempt. Ariza no luck.
What's really scary about the Rockets is that they let some games slip away last year on the road and still managed to win 21 games away from home. So I would expect that mark to improve this season.
It's Harden with the drive. Kicks to Jones. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Now Lowry. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Well, Kevin, a look here at last year in the NBA where the Raptors ranked. 5th for free throw shooting. 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And they were top 10 in fewest team turnovers. This team has a number of players that take care of the ball and value every possession.
I was just really impressed with the free throw shooting that you mentioned. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage. Says a lot about their concentration and their focus as a team. And this is a key part of the game for this team. They've got to get to the line and knock them down to have a chance to win.
Raptors trail by 5. DeRozan working against Harden. Releases. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's